Hey everyone, welcome to another installment of Harry Potter Theory. In today's video, we're going to be discussing the announcement of a new Harry Potter show that will be released on HBO. Actually, two shows. Over the years, there seem to have always been whisperings of new Harry Potter content being released, particularly on HBO, and it seems like every year fans are left disappointed when, once again, nothing new is released. The reality of it all is that we hit a massive Harry Potter dry spell, with the last Harry Potter film being released 10 years ago and the last Fantastic Beasts film being released in 2018. In essence, we've been left wanting more, but the good news is that there's plenty on the horizon. This comes in the form of a new film, a new game, and two shows. I'm going to cover them all. The new film, coming April 2022, is the recently announced Fantastic Beasts 3: The Secrets of Dumbledore, which is most likely a third installment in a 5-part series, yet to be confirmed. The new game, Hogwarts Legacy, which will likely be released shortly after the film, is an RPG that boasts an impressive open-world format, allowing players to approach the wizarding world how they see fit. In this game, players will see the wizarding world in a completely new light, as the game is set over 100 years before Harry ever steps foot in Hogwarts. Now, I mentioned two shows above, so let's dive into the first one. The first rumour relating to a potential Harry Potter show came out earlier this year. A Harry Potter live-action TV series is in early development at HBO Max. Sources tell The Hollywood Reporter that executives at the Warner Media-backed streamer have engaged in multiple conversations with potential writers exploring various ideas that would bring the beloved property to television. Live action sounds amazing, but unfortunately, this idea was more or less shot down in a follow-up article. However, it turned out that the rumours weren't entirely untrue. There was going to be a Harry Potter show being released, just not quite in the format that you'd have expected. Coming first to HBO is a Harry Potter quiz show. The show will feature two Wizarding World TV specials that will cover a 5-night Harry Potter trivia event. This event is to celebrate the 20th anniversary of the film release of Harry Potter and the Philosopher's Stone. The event itself will see Harry Potter superfans gearing up and competing against each other in Harry Potter-themed trivia. It also looks like we're nearing the release of the show now, which comes at the end of this month. Okay, now onto the pièce de résistance, the cast reunion. In a trailer recently released by the Wizarding World, fans were met with the news that HBO are going to be hosting an HBO Max special in celebration of 20 years of Harry Potter. The special will feature a massive cast reunion, and notably, the reunion of the trio, Daniel Radcliffe, Emma Watson, and Rupert Grint. Harry Potter 20th Anniversary Return to Hogwarts will premiere on HBO Max on New Year's Day, January 1st, 2022. The feature will tell an enchanting making-of story through all-new, in-depth interviews and cast conversations, according to HBO Max. Other actors from the beloved franchise expected to join will include Helena Bonham Carter, Robbie Coltrane, Ralph Fiennes, Jason Isaacs, Gary Oldman, Imelda Staunton, Tom Felton, James Phelps, Oliver Phelps, Mark Williams, Bonnie Wright, Alfred Enoch, Matthew Lewis, Ivana Lynch, and Ian Hart. This retrospective is a tribute to everyone whose lives were touched by this cultural phenomenon, from the talented cast and crew who poured their heart and soul into this extraordinary film franchise, to the passionate fans who continue to keep the Wizarding World spirit alive 20 years later, said Tom Aschheim, president of Warner Bros. Global Kids, Young Adults and Classics. The show will hit our screens January 1st. Are you excited? Comment down below. Until next time, remember, it does not do to dwell on dreams, and forget to live